it on?
It should be.
Hello?
There you go.
Good afternoon. My name is Alex Thomas. I'm a senior at Glendora High School and am the Vice President of Turning Point USA here at Glendora. First off, I would like to say thank you for allowing me to speak tonight. This picture right here is a picture of celebrities up top, athletes in the middle, and students with masks on the bottom. The students with masks on the bottom have masks on. The other two do not. Really? Celebrities and professional athletes can be unmasked, but students can't? That makes zero sense. Let us students have the choice if we want to wear masks or not, because it is not your guys' face, it is our face. It is our face getting acne, getting all of this stuff, and not yours. I play a contact sport, which is called water polo. We are in each other's faces, spitting water, coughing on each other, breathing on each other. There are tons of other sports at GHS. Currently, actually, 80% of our sports at GHS are contact sports. So why are we having to wear masks at school? It makes no sense. And those of us that have had COVID and have pushed through it and have recovered with no issues, we're fine. 2 weeks ago, when I was tested for my weekly COVID test for water polo, it came back false positive. I didn't know what that means. I was then sent home without any other statement from anyone. They said they're going to send it into the lab. Then, as soon as I got home, my mom was not contacted, and there was no further instruction. I then took an at-home COVID test, and it came back negative. All surprised to what it showed, negative. All that I was told at school right after my test was I could not attend the football game that night because it came back false positive. My parents were not notified about the results and were not told what to do and what I would be able to do. Therefore, why are y'all so worried about the narrative about wearing masks than you are about the protocol after a test is given? Let us students have the choice if we want to or do not want to wear a mask. Second off, the board or the school board is elected and hired to represent the community and not a subset that only agrees with them. Corey, I know you are not here, but I know you are watching, and if you are not, please do. Corey, you know my family, and we all assisted you in your election campaign. You have commented that there is only a small percentage of people that oppose the board and superintendent. It is not a small amount. Many of Glendora residents, my grandparents' age, are not okay with you or with who you have become. You have betrayed Glendora and the voters. A true politician you have become. You owe my family an apology on what you have done. I have spent 13 years of my life in the school district, and I'm ashamed of I'm ashamed that all of the ones who you are representing our families. One last thing, Ms. Reuter. You also know my family and myself, and you betrayed the voters of Glendora. Thank you.
Alex, before you walk away, because you are a student, normally we don't respond to people that are giving comments. I just want to tell you that we are bound by, we are a public entity, number one. Obviously, you're part of the public. But we are bound by guidelines and rules that we must follow as a public institution. So whether we agree with those rules or those guidelines doesn't give us an option. We have to follow them, or we lose insurance, they close us down, you wouldn't get to play water polo. I would hope that you would do some research and look at the LA County Department of Public Health guidelines for schools and get to be familiar with that, and maybe you'll understand some of the decisions that we've had to make. Thank you for coming and speaking. We appreciate the students.